Hey Aquarius, welcome to your April 2023 total solar eclipse reading here. We're going to take a look at what's going to be going on with you during this lunation cycle. And we're also going to take a look and see how this is going to be playing out for you over the next 6 months. This is a big solar eclipse. So let's take a look and let's just dive straight into it. Hopefully y'all are doing well. Be sure to smash that like button for me as well. It does really help me and the channel, and it really does go a long way. So let's take a look. Aquarius. Oh Lord, some of y'all may have Gemini now. Start. All right, Aquarius, what's going on with y'all? Y'all chilling? Y'all taking a new trip? Huh? Did y'all find a new universe, by the way? And how was that one like? Let's take a look. The Devil card. King of Cups. Nine of Pentacles for the challenge. Eight of Wands in the future. You're breaking free from something here, Aquarius. And it's interesting too. I get that you could be feeling restricted by something, or you're feeling like, dang, like I really just want to like not be like attached to something here that is causing negativity. And it's interesting because it's like you're already coming up with a game plan here about what it is that you're doing and how you want to move forward with this. And the Eight of Wands being in the future position, I feel like things are about to really take flight for you. You could even be getting some type of important communication or news. The Page of Swords just wanted to say hi, so it flipped over. So I think there could be some type of information or news or some type of something you could be stumbling across that really helps you set the trajectory of where you want to go. Interesting. You know, I'm not really picking up a very negative vibe on this Devil. I'll be real with you. It's slightly there, but it's more, I'll break it down here in a moment, but it's a little bit different. So let's take a look. The Sun card is in the position of something that you're unaware of here. How you get to your challenge is the Emperor. Yeah, so I mean, and you have the Ten of Swords in the outcome. Okay, yeah, so this is, if we think about this solar eclipse, right, having that 29 degrees of Aries, now this one has a lot to deal with our self-determination, our self-independence, our boldness, our courageousness about what we want in our life and the direction that we're going. And this is an interesting solar eclipse because the way I've been personally perceiving it and looking at it is, well, right when the solar eclipse happened, now the sun's in Taurus, right? And then we'll have the lunar eclipse in Scorpio on May 5th, right? So this is really about releasing any type of stagnant, toxic, even like negative patterns. Anything that's been blocking you, anything that's been suppressed is now going to be coming up, and it's for the greatest good. But this isn't, I look at this solar eclipse as, it's not just totally about blocking out everybody, right, and just being like totally independent. It's more so just about understanding your own individuality and your ability to be able to co-create with others. So, and I do feel like you do have a lot of happiness here, you know, and coming up or happening right now. But, and I also feel like there's good recognition coming your way. I think people are going to be really noticing you, whether that's through work or your appearance or whatever the case might be. I feel like you could be gaining attention with this Sun card. And also, too, I want to say this as well. Like, if there's a need to look at things more positively, if you've been feeling like you've been slipping into like a negative Nancy type of slope, or you've been going down the negative Nancy slope, right? So some of the things I say, man. But yeah, so then the Sun card's about, don't be afraid to be yourself. Shine your light, shine your personality, be who you are. Be happy. Look at life in a positive way. Have fun, enjoy yourself. The Devil card's your overall energy here. This is something I feel like it's being addressed right now. Is what has made you feel like you just can't be yourself? Or what has made you feel like you can't really express yourself the way you want to express yourself? Are you, and it doesn't have to be like outwardly things, like things that are outwardly going on. It could be internally, right? But I'm also getting here with the Devil card. The main energy I'm getting with this is your ability to be able to manifest things into your physical reality, right? Because the Devil card does have to deal with the physical reality, the material reality. right? And sometimes it's like where we need to be a little bit critical and tenacious when it comes to our game plan and our goals here. But it's not about being in the archetype of the shadow of this energy and being a tyrant, right? Because even with the Emperor here, the Emperor and the Devil card together, the shadow of that would be like being a tyrant, right? So I think it's about, understanding your confidence, understanding your own independence, understanding your power, but it's not about like abusing that power. Does that make sense? Because the King of Cups is your temperament right now, and that looks great. I feel like you're very active right now. You could be some of you could be even in the healing field, or you're healers, or you're just somebody who's actively engaged through some type of compassionate understanding and relatability emotionally and spiritually. So, wow. Oh, Aquarius is taking flight. What did y'all discover? Right? Because we need some of them new inventions here on Earth. It's interesting too with this solar eclipse. I really do feel like this is taking the leap into the new timeline of Earth. This is about deprogramming. And I think that's what you're doing here in the outcome with this Ten of Swords. Totally ridding yourself of things in your life that you just don't relate to anymore, that aren't true for you anymore. And you're figuring out a newer way, Eight of Wands, to see the world, understand the world, to do things personally that you've been wanting to do. And your advice here as the Emperor is to take full self accountability, come up with a game plan, bring structure to your manifestations, and be confident. It's interesting. That Nine of Pentacles is the challenge. It's almost as if you're just trying to level up. There's levels. Where they say new levels comes new devils. That's what I'm seeing here. Pluto. Woo! Personal power, baby. And Pluto's in your sign too, right? In Aquarius. So you guys are going through a regenerative soul experience at this time. Transformation deeply is what's going on with you. And understanding that power that you have, that indomitable spirit that you got. But Pluto is about power, right? Control. And it's right by the devil, so there's a need to be aware of that. I'm hearing power trip. I don't even to be aware of power trips, being around people who are caught up in a power trip, or you yourself actually, accidentally falling into a power trip. We're human, it happens. You got balance with the root chakra. And it's interesting too, before y'all even say something about power trip, I am Plutonian to the max. So I know all about how power works, right? How we can get caught up in our own power trips, how we can take a life a little bit too serious, where we can, I know very well the archetype of Pluto. And I can see it in the reading. So you have balance here. It's the root chakra. So there's a need to make sure that you're grounding your energies here, making sure that you have a balanced lifestyle here. And again, with the balance, this is even like the yin and the yang. This is balancing like the light and the dark. So, and like the yin and the yang energies. Interesting. Roots are really being brought up here. Even with the lunar eclipse happening on the 10th, Scorpio for you, and the sun will be there in the 4th, right, to illuminate that lunar eclipse. And Taurus, so this does really have to do with personal care, home life, family, newer roots, newer seeds being planted, newer foundations being built. Some of you could be working with moldavite. Aquarius. It's interesting about moldavite. I believe they found moldavite when Pluto was in Aquarius. I think it was discovered in 1781. or was brought to the public in 1781. Moldavite, or 1783, something like that. Somebody wrote a paper about it and released Moldavite. I got Moldavite on. I mean, it's hard to find real Moldavite. Like, this is real, but some of you may already have a piece. But like, most of the Moldavite you find online is fake. Like, it's kind of hard to find real Moldavite. But hey, if you can find some Moldavite, I feel like Moldavite can... Aquarius, this would be your time to actually work on Moldavite. Especially with Pluto in your sign. And not only that, it's the Pluto return of when Moldavite was, you know, found. When it was publicly brought out, this, you know, it's like, so... Moldavite's very alien, right? It's a tektite. It's came from outer space. So it's interesting. I feel like Aquarius is like, it's interesting. This is like the image I'm getting in my head, the movie I'm getting in my head. Like, Aquarius want to like leave Earth and they want to like go find like their own like new place and all the new riches in the solar system, but they're forgetting like the riches that are right under their feet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all could actually like find the inner riches of just the Earth, maybe even things that, metaphorically speaking, maybe things that we don't even know about, or maybe some things that are quite alien in nature that are already here. Six of Swords and the Devil card. I love doing y'all's readings. They're so weird, but weird in a good way. Devil card, Six of Swords. Yeah, I think this is a lot of you could have moved recently or traveled recently, but I really just think this is about you understanding like that you're having to be eclectic even more now than ever, being open to all types of newer things and understanding like that's your way forward. Wheel of Fortune, King of Cups. I feel like you're finding peace though with the transition, so that's good. That's good. I feel like you have a lot of luck on your side. Two of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles is your challenge. Yeah, there may be some things stopping you from really kind of being rebellious right now. It's kind of interesting. Like rebellious in the way of like the Aries type of way, to where it's like, it's all about you, right? And like, this is what you want to do, right? But I feel like there's other people you're having to keep in mind. Seven of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Again, I don't think this Seven of Swords is bad. I think this Seven of Swords, it's Moon in Aquarius. It deals with the eclectic energies of Aquarius and the servant, right? The self-sacrifice to serve other people and teach other people, right? So it's about putting yourself last. But not totally last. Does that make sense? Because Aquarius, you know what I'm talking about. Page of Wands in the Sun card is in the position of something that you're unaware of. It's interesting. I really do feel that. It's like you're bringing like your genius out here. You're bringing your genius out. I think Pluto doesn't get enough credit for the intelligence. This is why I feel like Scorpio is the most intelligent sign. And that's just my opinion. I know Aquariuses are going to highly disagree with that, but that's my opinion. But the Pluto archetype, like at the intelligence, like Queen of Wands and the Emperor here. Yeah, you have a lot to bring to the table. I feel like there's a need to shine your light here with the Emperor and the Queen of Wands and step into your personal power. Believe in yourself, be confident in your self-expression, lead by example, and have fun while doing it. Ten of Swords, Four of Wands here. I see you could be changing your mind about something in particular. Like there may be something on your mind right now that what you think you want. And I feel like over the next 6 months, this is you being like, yeah, never mind. I'm not sure what it's about. Four of Wands, it does deal with like home. But it also does deal with just like things that our desires that we want, right? But it's interesting though, Aquarius, because I feel like this is really you shattering, like, not even shattering, it's just like you already know so much, it's just like you don't need to know. Like, of course you can always learn, but it's like, it's to the point where it's like it's just time to like bring out like your genius here. And if you've been doing that, we'll keep doing it. Kundalini rising, ignite your passion for life here. We got Kundalini activations here. So Pluto does deal with intensity and passion. And I feel for some of you, you could be going through like a process of an awakening here, right? Whether you've already had a spiritual awakening, like you can have multiple awakenings, in my opinion. But I feel like this is you sort of finding that passion again. The Tower, woo, 8 of Pentacles, and you have the Ace of Cups here. I see a lot of you guys falling in love over the next 6 months with your work and the things that you're developing and the things that you're building here. And it's interesting too, because anything to where you felt like you have hit a plateau, I see you bursting through that plateau, yo. Like breaking, like you thought that was the ceiling, you're like taking it to like a whole nother level. 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and there's total fulfillment with it. So, wow, what a read. What a read. I'm hearing like debate, open discussion. Interesting. I'm seeing this energy of the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Swords as like a podcast of some type of environment, and I'll tell you why. Because the Mercury is the 8 of Wands is Mercury in Sag, and the 7 of Swords is Moon in Aquarius. Well, Aquarius has a lot to deal with groups, people, community, and Mercury in Sag is about sort of like relaying our beliefs. Right, the 8 of Wands has a lot to do with philosophy and stuff like that, but it's really about open communication, open dialogue with people, and an open-mindedness with no judgment. But it's about spreading like and understanding one another, like, and the progression of progress and conscious awareness. And so I don't know if that makes any sense to y'all, but maybe it will in the next 6 months. Well, I appreciate y'all, Aquarius. From my UFO to yo UFO. And if you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is down below in the description. You can book it on my website. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that link's down there. Be sure to hit that like button. Y'all know the deal. And when I'm doing lunar eclipse video too. So be sure to hit the notification button bell so you'll get notified. But I'll see y'all later.